Today, I responded to the email that we received as federal employees asking us to report 5 things that we accomplished last week. I'm not worried about my 5 things. I have plenty of things to report. I did plenty of work last week. But the feeling of just like absolute existential dread that I felt typing out a response to that email is something that I wish I could convey to everyone, because it felt like such a glimpse into the reality that they are trying to create. And it was terrifying. It felt like, you will do what I say or else. The email that we received did not say that failure to respond would be taken as a resignation, but the post on X did say that, and leadership at my agency is pretty much.
So if y'all don't know what she's talking about, so welcome to the DeMarkco Fake Way, Get the Full Effect of Me. So basically they were they were sent the email, the federal employees, the workers, and they were told that they had to send their accomplishments, and some things that they did last week on their job. So the people that didn't respond, they got fired. And it was said online that they were going to get fired if they didn't respond. But that's all.
Much like the email is authentic, but we don't know if the threat is or is not. We are going to respond, but kind of left it up to each of us to decide what to do. We have received more emails about all of the fucking bullshit going on with Doge and Elon and all of this federal employee stuff that like I've spent more time in the last couple of weeks navigating these emails, going to these town hall meetings, going to these other meetings, making sure that so that the leadership can break down what's happening and tell us how we need to respond and tell us what the fuck is going on and tell us, oh, you might lose your job because when your FTE runs, like there's so many things that they're having to convey to us. And so nothing that actually should normally be getting done and accomplished is being done or accomplished because we're all so busy fucking trying to navigate this hellscape that is happening. That is waste. That and the fact that the studies we work on, if we are worried that they might be considered, something that will lose funding, what's the point in working on it now? And has the last year, 2, 3 years of work we've done on it been for naught? Like, that's wasteful. Like, this whole thing is an exercise for them to show us how much power they have and how little we have, and how we must do what they say. And it's so insane because, again, who the fuck is Elon? Like, and how does he get to decide that he is king of the federal employees, king of HR at the Office of Personnel Management, and he gets to tell us, send this email or you're fired, like you lose your job? There's no rationale here that makes it make any sense outside of.
Okay, a genuine question. How hard is it if your job is on the line? And correct me if I'm wrong, but our job is what gives us our income. It's able to make us have some pretty nice things, some cars, where we stay at, obviously food that we eat, clothes that we wear. Your job is important to your life, right? So if they're telling you you have a certain amount of time to respond back to an email, how hard is that to do? Like, that's an honest question. How hard is it to respond to an email that's dependent on your job? Your job is dependent on responding to an email, and you have a good amount of time to figure it out. Forget about whatever you have to do at your job. Do the email, and you'll be fine. But the fact that seems to be hard, and these people are federal workers, should be an issue.
Look how much power I have, and you better fucking listen or your livelihood is gone. The 2 million people that are going to have to respond to this email, if they choose to, are they going to go through 2 million emails to make sure that they were honest, to make sure that they were authentic, to make sure that the items listed out were relevant to the people's jobs, to make sure that the person, like, there's so many things that would have to happen for them to, like, actually legitimately go through these emails, and that's not going to happen because it just, like, it can't happen, and again, like, it's just a flex. It's just, you need to know who's in charge, and this is one of the ways we're making you aware. And the feeling that I felt responding to that email was such a glimpse into a possible future here, a probable future here, if we don't fucking do something about it. it felt so scary and so heartbreaking. It felt much like I would imagine living in a place like what I always imagined North Korea to be like, would be like, where the energy is, yes, master, your wish is my command. And again, these people that we're reporting to are people that have no expertise outside of like tech. They don't know anything about the health services that are operated through the federal system or about anything, really. And now half of the CDC workforce is gone, and the national park rangers are like largely gone. These are people who have worked their lives to have the careers they have, who have gone to school for this, who have built a career over years, decades. And now some man and his very ridiculously young tech bros are taking away the careers of lifelong federal employees, people who have devoted their lives to this country, to the government, who have taken the oath. We all take an oath to the Constitution. That's not just for military and for people in politics. That's for all federal employees. And people take it really seriously. Things get done. Things continue on, and things are happening because people are doing their jobs. There are people all over the place that are not doing their jobs everywhere all the time. That is certain. And that extends surely into people that.
Okay, so from what I've heard, when I got this video to look at, was this lady got fired because she didn't respond to the email. Okay, so she compared responding to an email like living in Korea. Yes, master, I have to do everything that you want me to do, or else it's a problem. She compared it to that. Okay, mind you, this is somebody that was a federal worker. So you have to think about it from her perspective. She comes on the internet and she looks like and sounds like she's about to cry. But moral of the story is to just, it's not hard to listen. It's not hard to cooperate. If you're being told something at a job, you do it. If it goes against your morals and everything like that, quit. You don't have to work the job. But if it's something as simple as just giving them 5 things that you did last week and sending an email back within a specific amount of time, I think it was 48 to 72 hours they had, that shouldn't be hard. Especially if you're a federal worker and the money that you get paid is through taxpayers' money anyways. And then she goes to say, who is Elon Musk? Elon Musk is somebody that was hired through Donald Trump and everybody, under Donald Trump wing to fix what we have, to fix the problems that we have in this world when it comes to Doge and everything like that. Okay? But like I said, we have to really, when we're listening to these stories, you have to pay attention to who's talking and what they're saying and why they're saying what they're saying. She's basically saying, I couldn't respond to the email because I didn't want to do it, because Elon Musk told us to do it. Who is Elon Musk? Donald Trump and them are trying to show the power that they have. So no, I didn't respond to the email. That's really what she said in this whole video. Okay, which is why she don't have a job. And it's no sympathy because it's not hard to listen. Okay, other than that, y'all have a good evening. Leave a like for the algorithm. I do appreciate y'all. I do love y'all. Other than that, if y'all are subscribed, make sure y'all press the notification bell. And for anybody that's new, if you do want to subscribe, go ahead. But I'll recommend you watch a little more videos to see what the channel is about. But other than that, have a good evening, good day, good night, good morning, wherever y'all at. And I'll see y'all. All right.